I've already got it completed and moved out of here now, but there was a water heater.
Stop. I messed up.
Hey guys, welcome back to Stover Hollow Farm YouTube channel, and our continuing, or beginning really, saga of revamping this house. So, I'm recording this today, way after the fact, doing a little better job of introducing some of the projects that I recorded a few months ago. So one of those projects that we did a while back was, it was mid-November or so, and we were expecting some cold weather coming, and we needed to make sure pipes weren't going to freeze and break, causing further damage out here. So we had heat on inside the house. However, this little closet here, you can see, is kind of built on outside the house, outside the foundation and everything here. And so this did not have heat in it. And while if that's just storage, that's no big deal. But there was a hot water heater and a water softener that were in here. There was originally some insulation in here, but it's all kind of fallen down, wasn't very good, and they had some heat lamps in here to kind of keep things warm, and you know, I just didn't want to mess with all that, and you know, the plan eventually is to completely eliminate this closet. All that stuff was going to be moved inside to where it is better protected, more logical location for them. And so I wanted to get these out of here so they wouldn't freeze up and break. And so that's kind of what you're going to see today. And if you didn't already see some of the introductory part of this whole project, go back and look the first couple of videos, and that'll give you some more information on what's going on out here. So with that being said, let's get started. We're back here working at the house today. As you can see, the weather is gotten a little cold. Expecting to be down in the teens tonight. So that being said, this little closet here with a water heater and a water softener is going to freeze up. And so this water softener is full of water. No light, not sure if you can see in there. Can't get a light to turn on. Anyway, it's full of water, and there's actually a dead mouse down in there, and some crickets, all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to try and cut these lines. I've already bypassed these lines inside the house, so we'll be bypassing all this stuff and eventually moving this stuff to be functional inside the basement here. But for now, we just need to make sure they don't freeze and break. So that's what we're working on today. Alright, I got this water softener drug out here. Got a light on this time, so you see all that nasty filth in there, and a dead mouse along with it. So yeah, definitely need that cleaned out. Okay, I've got the water softener dumped out, the liquid, and the cover removed here. Bunch of salt and just debris down in there still, and it's pretty nasty on here. Not sure if we'll be able to salvage this or if it still functions or not, but do the best we can with it and just see what happens. So in eliminating this little closet out here with the water heater and water softener, we had to bypass these pipes here. So I'll show you how we've done that. This line up here is the main line coming in, and to trace these back and figure out what's what. And it goes up here and goes across into that closet and then distributes on out into the rest of the house from there. So I cut this line up here and put this elbow in this PEX pipe here, and this is just very temporary solution. Just punch a hole in the wall. Just keeping all these lines inside the house so they won't freeze, but this way we can still keep the water turned on and have water in the house. So it goes through that wall here. Let me find a light. So it goes through that wall and up over this concrete wall here, up through there. And let me run upstairs and I'll show you where that comes out. So that line downstairs comes up over that wall and comes out in this little crawl space here. Right here. And then we go back over this direction. I had to crawl around back in there and make some connections to the hot and cold supply lines that were coming from the closet outside. And so I've tied that all together. So we have cold water in the rest of the house. Just no hot water right now, except for there's a portion of the house still served by the electric water heater. Now this maze right here is where the water lines go after the little crawl space. Comes up into this and is distributed throughout the rest of the house from here. Some of these valves are labeled. Some of them aren't. And some of them I'm not sure yet what the labels actually mean. Like this one, kitchen cold and kitchen hot, those are kind of self-explanatory. But some of the other ones are a little more challenging. And from those last valves, one of those comes to this pipe coming down right here, which serves into this older section of the house in the copper pipes, where we have this electric water heater, which is still functional. So the kitchen on this lower level and the bathroom on this lower level, as well as the master bathroom upstairs, do still have hot water served by this one. So that's kind of where our update is on the water situation right now. Alright, so we got all that wrapped up, as you saw, and nothing froze all winter. We're in mid-February now as I'm recording this today. Nothing is frozen yet, but you know, we've still got a few more weeks of winter left, but I think we're in pretty good shape. But moving all this out of here, we're not going to have the outdoor shower anymore. I think we can deal without it. I guess that, I mean, it'd be kind of interesting to have that, wash your boots off, stuff like that, but it's just not for me. So this is going to go away. But anyway, if you want to see the continuing process around here, be sure and subscribe, ring the bell, all that stuff, and we'll see you next time.